And we're back at it. We're doing another video paying homage to Dhar Mann and his videos, which you guys love so much because I see that's what you watch the most on my channel. So today we are doing my 15 sons that I've had in the Dhar Mann videos. Now, I've played a wide range of characters, clearly because they have cast me with sons who are anywhere from 1 to 40 something and older. And you know what, now that I think about it, there was one celebrity collab. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but I had an old son, older than me. But so that would be my 16th if we're going to count that, which we may as well. So apparently we're going to do my 16 sons from Dhar Mann videos. So these are in no particular order. We're just going to start. Here we go. Who remembers Preston Byer? It's one thing if you recognize an actor. It's a whole other thing if you know their name. I know I always get shocked when I'm out and about and it's not, you look familiar, or, hey, aren't you that lady from Dhar Mann? When they're like, Katherine! Oh, Katherine! It happened a few times on the cruise ship. But let's delve into this. Let's take a look at Preston Byer. All right, here we are. This he played in Rich Kid Won't Tip Pizza Boy.
Honey, how was work?
It was alright. I just got home.
You remember this one?
I have to say,
Did you see this one?
I'm surprised at how long you've lasted.
This guy was so
I'll
chill.
fix you some supper.
He was an interesting teenager. He came across much older on set than
This one's on me.
I
Wow.
thought he was. So there he is. He was a pretty chill guy, pretty laid back, pretty even keel. Kind of, you could hear kind of in his voice, kind of not really any inflection, just kind of monotone. That was him. That was basically him. So that's Preston. So have you guys, do you want to, let's check him out. Let's see anything else. We're going to go to his IMDb page. Take a look. Here he is, Dhar Mann actor. Look at that. It's the only credit he has. Wow. Dhar Mann is his only credit. This must be his first acting job. That's so exciting. What a great first acting job. To have your first acting job be in front of, to be shown to millions of people. I did so many short films that nobody probably ever saw. Or maybe just the 8 people in the filmmaking class. But to have your first job be in something millions of people say, good for you. All right, and I did a Google search. And I didn't find much on him. Oh, look, he's got a YouTube channel. I guess this might be him. I don't know. He doesn't have any pictures. Maybe it's not him. There's no videos, so I can't tell. Okay, here's his professional profile for Backstage. Age range, 15 to 18. Okay. He's got all these pictures that you can blow up and look at. Look, that also is listed as his only credit. It's got who his agent and who his manager is. These are his skill sets. So if it's got just one little dot, it means he's probably only tried it a couple times. If it's got 2 dots, it means like they're intermediate, so screenwriting, stage combat. But if it's got 3 dots, it means they're really good at it. It means they're like advanced level. So we can see he's good at soccer, photography, and videography. So he's probably done filmmaking classes too. All right, that's my first son. That is Preston. Moving on. This next one, I'm going to give you a 2-for-1. We're going to do 2 sons in one shot because they play brothers. Does that tell you who I'm talking about? Why, yes, if you guessed Cato Lee Roberts and Brendan Schroeder, ding, 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 you have got it. One's always the good guy and one is always the bad guy. So let me refresh your memory on a couple of these. We've got student cheats on final exam. Let's just get this screen record started. All right, so here we go.
How was school today? Fine.
I love how Brendan didn't even look up. He's so busy studying that when I asked how school was, he was just like,
That sounds nice.
didn't even look up. Meanwhile, Mikey, on the other hand,
Can you get us the new PS5?
always finding ways to get out of it,
Summer
right?
vacation is next week.
Okay. And then let's do a clip of just Brendan by himself, so the other one's not trying to steal the show. Here we go. Same video.
I'll be upstairs talking to your brother.
Yeah, because Kato's character is like grounded.
Sure. You deserve it.
Aw. So Brendan gets to play with video games, but Kato doesn't. So you guys, you probably want to know a little more, so let's check it out on IMDb. If you guys don't know, IMDb, it stands for International Movie Database. This is the website to go to anytime you want to know more about a certain actor, sometimes even singers, because now they've started putting music videos up on here. So you can type in their name and see what they've done. So we'll click on Brendan. Okay, he's got... Wow, if that silhouette is him, that is one flexible boy. Let's take a peek at that. Holy moly. That is a flexible kid. Okay, so it looks like he's done 4 things. Dhar Mann's listed twice, so maybe he's only done 3 things. Looks like he played the boy in Sticky Pine Cones, whatever that is. Looks like a family-friendly short film. And he was in Disney Fam Jam as a dancer contestant. Did you guys know he was a dancer? Well, it was kind of clear for that photo with his leg up in the air. So let's take a look at his Instagram page, because that tells you a lot. Here he is, almost 50,000 followers. There he is in his Dhar Mann shirt. Oh, there he is clowning around with Kato. Wait, what? He's up in the air and he's not touching anything. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, he just did not use his hands and flipped over backwards without his hands. That's pretty impressive. Back handspring. Even that's impressive, but that thing right there with no hands, wow. Yeah. What else we got here? Got Dhar. Okay. What is this pose? That doesn't look like a pose for a kid. Let's got me curious. Let's click on that. What do we got here? Let's make this bigger. Oh, this is one of his dancing videos. Okay. Look at him. Looks like he's got some hip-hop moves. Oh, yeah. Nice. I could take some lessons from him. Let's fast forward a little. That look on his face, that was priceless. Oh, yeah, he's shelling out the money. I did not expect this. I did not expect this from him. Okay, let's fast forward. Okay, there you go. All right. Let's fast forward a little more. He's got like those MC Hammer pants on. Oh, there's where he got the screenshot. Okay, this is a fun kid. Did you see that? He's doing the worm. Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, let's take a look at some of this other stuff. Oh, look at that. Icon of the Year. Did he win this award? This happened last night. I'm so honored. Superstar Male Icon winner. He won some kind of big deal award. That's pretty impressive. Male Icon Award? Not even like children category, just like male icon. Okay, this looks interesting. He's got another girl. Looks like another dance competition. Let's watch this. Okay. Oh, how cute. It's like This is very different than hip hop. This is like a 1950s fun little, like a doo-wop in their cute little outfits. And there he is doing his acrobats. Oh, and a fun little, oh, this is a fun little 50s dance. That was cool. Aww. And they're on the chairs. Aww. This is so good. All right, well, you guys can check his page out. You check him out later. That's super fun. All right, let's look at some of Kato. Kato by himself. All right, here he is. Kid fakes allergic reaction.
So quickly.
Who remembers this one?
Here in a second. Mom.
This had a fun twist in it.
Doctor, really? I'm gonna be fine. Can we please just go
He's
home?
panicking.
Sweetheart.
He knows what he did wrong.
There's nothing to take lightly.
Okay, that's enough. I'll just show one more quick one where he wasn't being a prankster. This one, man with a turban, kicked off plane. This one, he was completely serious. He's like choking to death. So this is Kato having to be legit,
Is everything all right?
legit, not faking it.
Is choking.
See, everything else he's faking in the videos, but this,
No, please call a doctor.
okay. So that's Kato. So you guys recognize him because he's been in a lot now. Let's take a look at his IMDb. Okay, he's got 2 credits only. One is for a TV series called Family Reunion. Let's take a look at that. Why does that sound familiar? Oh, this has Tia Mowry. Am I saying her name right? I've seen this show. Tia and Tamara Mowry, or is it? I don't know. She's got a hyphenated last name. But Tia and Tamara were in a TV series. Was it in the 90s or the early 2000s? Called Sister Sister. And they're twin sisters. I've seen this series. I've seen several episodes. I didn't know Kato was in it. Now I have to go back and rewatch it so I can see Kato's episode. You guys check this out. This is family-friendly stuff, just like the Dhar Mann stuff. So check out this TV show, Family Reunion. It might be on Netflix, I think. All right, let's check him out on, let's Google Kato. Looks like he doesn't have a lot on here. Okay, he does have a YouTube channel. And we can confirm it's him because his picture is there. Okay, guys, you can give him some love and follow him on his YouTube channel. Subscribe here. He's only got 1 video, but maybe he'll make more. And that's it for Sons 2 and 3. Okay, back at this. I'm having to record this at different times of the day. There's just so much going on. So if you notice, sometimes it's dark behind me and sometimes it's light behind me. Well, that's mom life. Okay, who's my 4th son in the Dhar Mann videos? Who knows Emmanuel Royale? Now, as far as I know, he's played my son twice in the Dhar Mann videos. Let me pull him up to give you a reminder of who he is. Ah, recognize him? This was Homeless Mom Gives Up Her Baby. You'll never guess what happens next. And Ricky was his birth mom. I was the adoptive mom. And it seemed like there was a while and we haven't seen him in a while. But I heard he's back. He was such a sweet kid. Let's check out his IMDb to see what else he is up to. So he has 10 other credits here on IMDb. I'm just going to click on some of them to see what they are. Oh, Claire Rocksmith. Okay, so they're calling it a TV series, but this is, I think it's just their YouTube channel. Because look, this is another one that says TV series, Frenzy Friday, and this is actually kind of the same people. This is, I think this has to do with Aiden's channel. I think this has to do with Aiden's YouTube channel. All right, we see all the Dhar Mann videos he's in. Looks like he was in a couple other short films. Not too much. I mean, he's young. I didn't have any acting credits when I was his age. So, looks like he's a soccer player in something. Let's see what this is. Okay. All right. You know, these are different films you guys can check out. I already told you guys about IMDb. Here he is on Google. Just putting in his name. So it'll take me to... Oh, is he a skateboarder? Look at that skateboard. I did not know he was a skateboarder. Okay, go Emmanuel. And then there's his mom, Patrice. You guys know what she looks like. Oh, that's not her. I saw his mom a second ago. Where did she go? Sorry if I'm scrolling through this so fast. I'm just trying to get an idea. Oh, there's his mama. Just trying to get a little more idea. Yep, he's definitely a skateboarder. I did not know that. You guys know my husband's a skateboarder. So I'm just trolling through here to see what... I wonder if he drew these. Does he think he draws? It's finding out some special skills. He says, I haven't drawn anything in a week or so, but I finished this one up today. Look at that. I would have never known he could draw. These are excellent drawings. And looks like he did these drawings 3 years ago. So he was even younger. Okay, that's pretty amazing. All right, so check him out there. And let's go back and see one other thing about Emmanuel Royale. Oh, I recognize that set. This is the set. That was at Dhar Mann's penthouse. Okay, let's go back and see. Author. Emmanuel Royale, actor, author, model. That must mean he's written a book. Who knew Emmanuel had written a book? I wonder where it's published. I wonder if it's on Amazon. Okay, here's his backstage profile. Looks like he's good at martial arts, dancing, basketball, gibberish. I've heard him talk gibberish on set. It's pretty funny. What? Look at this theater. He did theater in Minneapolis and the Guthrie Theater. This is in Minnesota, where I'm from. I had no idea Emmanuel was from Minnesota, just like me. I guess I should be looking at my cast members to see what they're up to. Okay, what did I say I wanted to look at that we saw? Author. Oh, let's see. Okay, Emmanuel Royale, author. Oops, let me spell that right. Author book. Let's see if we can find his book. Emmanuel's book. I wonder if this is it. No, that's not it. Is this it? Let me see. I clicked on it. Uncomfortable Conversations with a Black Boy. I don't know if that's him because it's got a different last name. Unless he's using a different name for his book. I don't know. If you guys find his book, just send me a link to it. That would be kind of fun. Be kind of fun to know about. Okay, so we got that's okay. Let's move on to number 5. Son number 5 in the Dhar Mann videos is Bubba Ali. Who knows Bubba? Who knows Bubba Ali? Let me refresh your memory. Now, he's played my son in at least 2 films that I remember. Here is one of them. Loan officer denies mom's loan. Instantly regrets it. Okay. So there he is. There's Bubba. Okay. Okay. So there we are with Bubba. So Bubba is his nickname. His mom, Wendy, told me he got that nickname from, I think, his sister? I could be getting the story wrong. But his sister, who's also played on Dhar Mann, she couldn't pronounce his name or something. Or she was calling him Bubba and the name just stuck. He has the last name Ali because his dad is, I believe his dad is Middle Eastern. So him and his sister definitely have a unique look. Let's check him out on IMDb. There he is. He has 7 credits on IMDb. Oh, Young Dax. I wonder if that's that comedian. I wonder if he played the comedian. Baba Ali, Young Dax. I could be wrong. That could be something totally different. I don't know what that short film is. 1, 2, 3, a couple short films. Looks like he was an extra maybe in a couple things. So not a lot of credits on IMDb yet, but these kids are young. I didn't have my first credit on IMDb till I was in my 20s. So if these kids are even on the radar, that's pretty cool. So here he is on Google. A lot of pictures of him. Oh, let's check out his Instagram. Did we already do that? No, we didn't see this yet. Oh, look, there I am. That's Bubba and his sister. Look, they're outside Dhar Mann Studios. Okay. Oh, look, he's reading, it looks like he's reading a poem here. I wonder if that was a voiceover. We'll just scroll through here. You guys can find him. You guys can follow him and look at all his stuff. I'm just going to see if there's anything of interest as I quickly scroll through this. This is his mom, Wendy. So, this gorgeous lady. And I don't know what his dad looks like. But that's where he got his last name from. She brings them out here for these shoots. They actually live in Texas. But she just loves working for Dhar Mann, and she flies the kids out. And they do other acting out here as well. So they have a place. They have a place in LA and in Texas. So that's pretty cool. All right, Bubba, we see you. We see you. We'll check one last thing. See if he has a... Okay, there's his backstage. Backstage. What's going on with your backstage? Let's see if we can pull that up. Ethnically ambiguous, multiracial, Middle Eastern, white European descendant. All right, what has he got going? Swimming, acting, soccer. All right. Is that baseball? So you can see the education and training. I don't see credits listed. That's okay. Oh, look, he's got a YouTube channel. Let's check that out. Only 19 subscribers. We need to send Bubba some love. Bubba Ali, he doesn't have any videos yet, but maybe if he gets some subscribers, maybe he'll be inspired to make some videos. All right, so let's move on to son number 6. Son number 6 is Chaz Laughlin. All right, he's the bad guy that we love to hate, right? Who remembers him from this video? I believe I played his mom at least 3 times. Here's one where he was a real jerk. Rich mom leaves behind millions. You'll never guess who gets it. Aw, she's so excited to see him. Oh yeah, let's fast forward. Oh yeah, Mom. You don't have a lot of time to live, so let's talk about my future. Am I in the will or not? Yeah, okay, I just stopped by to make sure I was going to be in the will, so I'm out. Okay, let's show him in a positive light because he's always the bad guy. All right, here he is with me in Husband Leaves Pregnant Wife, Lives to Regret His Decision.
We decided to start our own business. Mom and son Katherine.
Aww,
Us talking as a team. We became
look at that. Oh, and there's his dad that left us. And let's look at you. Yep. He's trying to weasel his way back in. We're not going to let him do it, though. Okay, you guys already know Chaz is very popular. Okay, here's his IMDb. International movie database or Internet Movie Database. I can't remember. 11 other film credits he's got on here. Looks like he's producing too. He's got 1 credit as a director, 1 credit as cinematographer, so it looks like he's trying to do his own behind-the-scenes stuff too. I don't recognize... Oh, Mysteries of the Unexplained. That sounds familiar. I don't recognize any of the other credits, but he's working. He's doing his thing. You can see, whoa, he has got 107,000 followers on Instagram. So he's got a lot of antics. Like, look, like seriously, look at this. Okay. So yeah, he clearly does a lot of comedy. But if you guys scroll back through some of his older photos, oh, wait a second. Is this him? That is some really good aging makeup. He's going to actually look good as an old guy. Look at that. Okay. That's some really... Do you think this is aging makeup, or do you think this is like an app to make you look old? Well, this doesn't look quite right here on the neck, so maybe this is an app. Wow. Things they can do now. Okay, this is the same photo he had as the old guy, so it must be just an app to make you look old. Now, he's got some pictures of him when he was like a lot younger. And he's got like modeling photos from when he was a lot younger too. So that's kind of fun to check out if you guys are into that. He's got some sexy man, sexy young boy poses on here. All right, moving on, we've got, let's look at him on, okay, so he does have a YouTube channel. I checked this out earlier. So is it his personal channel? It's his personal. Look, he's got almost 30,000 followers. That's great. And looks like they have a lot of videos. I'm going to click on videos to see if we can see them specifically. So it looks like he's doing collabs with a lot of the other Dhar Mann actors doing shenanigans. I've seen some of these stories. So, you know, I guess when they're not working, they can't get enough of each other and they're doing lots of other stuff. But if you scroll down, you can see, How to Love Deeper. And there's a picture of Carl. I think I'm going to come back and check that one out. But he's got stuff on here all the way back from 5 years ago. So, hey, have at it. All right, my next 3 sons all start with the letter J. Can you think of any of them? All right, let's check it out. The first one is son number 7. That is Jace Phillips. Jace Phillips. Who remembers this one? This is the first time Dhar did a video like this, where it was basically just a monologue.
A super mom.
What it's like being a working mom. There he is. There's Jace.
It's like the moment it's called. I'm not giving them
The
attention.
kids are like throwing a tantrum.
Or to stay out of the trash can.
This was a fun one to shoot. We made a big old mess over and over. All right. Meanwhile, Dar's watching this whole thing go down. Yeah, what working from home is really like. Okay, so check him out on IMDb. Look at, he's darling. Looks like he's got 3 credits on IMDb. One for Dhar Mann, one for a short film called Stay, and one for a short film called Dinosaur. The posters look cool. Pretty big cast. Oh, okay. Well, I wonder where we could see those movies. I'm just looking at the posters for them. Well, check him out. Let's go on here. Look at all the people with his same name. There he is. There he is. But, you know what? I tried to find him on, like, Facebook and Instagram. but I couldn't really find him. I don't think this is him. It's just like a picture of a car. And when I went on Facebook, there was tons of people with his name, but I couldn't find him anywhere. So all we see is the Dhar Mann one, and then 2 other short films, but I don't see him anywhere on social media. So if you guys want to hunt him down, I don't know how you're going to do that. But you might be more like of a detective than me. So son number 8 I had was Jaden Cooney. I don't know if I am even saying that right. Cooney? Q-Honey? We'll put the name up on the screen. That might be better. Here he is! Aw. Who saw this episode? Spoiled Wife Fires Housekeeper. That is Jaden. Went from Jace to Jaden. This is my 8th son in the Dhar Mann videos. Okay, and so I was looking, look at him, looking him up. Looks like this is his only credit, is Dhar Mann. It looks like the only thing he's done so far, so he must be fairly new. But when you type in his name, you see the Dhar Mann stuff comes up. And he was another one that was kind of a mystery, I think. Let's see. Oh, no, there he is. He's not a mystery. Here he is. 266 followers on Instagram. Guys, go give him some love. Looks like him. And, I wonder if he has a sister. He's posing with a pretty girl. Must be his sister. Not too many photos here. I wonder if this is his mom. Okay, well, if you guys saw that episode, you know about Jaden. How would you say this last name? Kuehne. I'm not sure. Okay, son number 8. Let's look at my list. Jaden Skull. So they're both named Jaden. Son number 8 and son number 9. Son number 9 is Jaden Scala. Jaden Scala. I will refresh your memory right now. Okay, who saw Be the Person Your Kids Want to Be? Here he is watching. He's watching us argue, and he turns out like his dad because that was his role model. There he is. That was a good... He's in the beginning of it too. He's got more of it in the beginning, but the only part of him where he's with me as the mom, I'm trying to show that I'm the mom, is when he's watching his dad. He's getting in trouble at school in the beginning. So what do we know about Jaden? It's spelled differently than the other Jaden, I think. So here's where I got confused. Now this is where I need your detective work. I typed in his name. This isn't the correct spelling, I don't think. But look, is this the same person? He's got the Dhar Mann credits for being in 4 episodes, but his hair is totally curly here. It almost looks like a different kid, but look at him here. Is it the same kid? Okay, let's look. His hair looks straight here. Am I imagining this? Is this the same kid? Look at him. It looks like he has straight hair, and then when I type him into IMDb, it's all these curly-haired photos. Do you think this is the same person? It must be. Who am I to talk about? I have different looks all the time. So if I can't tell an actor from one photo to the next, I'm sure you guys had to see me in like 10 episodes before you knew I was the same person. So what am I talking about? So this is another way I saw, maybe typo. Okay, so IMDb, we already looked at this. It's got to be him. And what else has he got in here? I don't really see anything else. I'll go to the second page of Google, but I don't see him on any social media sites, so I don't know if he has YouTube, Instagram, I don't know. Right, so that is it for those sons. You know who number 14 is. You've all been waiting for him. We're going to take you back to a video when he was younger.